What's up, guys? Today we are going to be making a new style of video, or a new type of video, as a Lego set review. Now, of course, I'm going to be starting off with Lloyd's Green Forest Dragon, because Lloyd is my favorite ninja, and once I'm done building this, I will have a special video coming up soon for it to be part of. So now let's open it up. ASMR. That wasn't very ASMR. Okay, well, let's just... Okay, I'll catch back up with y'all when it is open. Bag 1. Bag 2. Wings. Book. And I'm going to keep this box, so it's going to go over there. Let's get into it. Okay, hold on. Let me just get my phone stanced on the thing. Okay, so we are going to start making it now. So we have book and bag 1. We'll get back with y'all in a sec. Okay, let's start getting the minifigures. Oh, also, like I said, this is going to be a rating video. It's going to be a set review. So I'm going to rate it after this. And I got the new Lloyd hood piece right here. This one. This new hood piece. I have never gotten that one before. But the weirdest thing about this minifigure is the fact that it uses his season 1 and his season 1 part 1 and 2 body and legs, but it uses the Tournament of Sources shoulder armor, and then he's using his mech pilot suit helmet hood. I'm confused. Oh, the lip. I need to give him his swords. These look longer than the usual katana for some reason. Why do these look long? Do these not kind of look longer to you than like a normal katana? Whatever. I guess it's just me, but now we have the Lloyd. We have the Lloyd, and I'm gonna start building. Time to get building. Yeah, no, I should probably stop singing the Lord Beat song, The One Above All, copyright reasons. I swear if this gets copyrighted for the Lloyd or the One Above All reference, I swear. It'd literally be so annoying if it did. You know what, screw it. I don't care if this video gets copyright. I'm gonna post it either way. Oh wait, I was making sure that there were gonna be no stickers. I'm gonna catch back up with with y'all when it is done with the body. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. This is the body done. You should already know what this is if you have built this yourself. On the tail. Get off of me, body. Snap. Snap. Dun, 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 Please don't laugh at me in the comments for bringing up a Lore Beats reference. Okay, I'm gonna get back with y'all when the tail has been complete. That is tail done. So now we're gonna get it attached to the body. Satisfaction ASMR. Oh, that was beautiful. Moving on. Now we're on to the neck. That's embarrassing. Oh, while we're at it, we might as well slap Lloyd onto the back of the dragon. Or onto the back of, onto the literal back. I swear. Now it's time to snap in the neck, and then we're gonna get the reins for Lloyd. I really hate the Ninjago movies, like storyline, because it should have followed the normal Ninjago storyline. It would have been really cool if they made like a, I don't know, new villain. They like brought back the Overlord or something. But what they did with it, I literally hate it. Now, granted, it's literally a Ninjago movie. I love Ninjago as shown by them over there. The literal inspiration for the show was Ninjago, so I can't really dog on Ninjago that bad, or the Ninjago movie that bad, but it's still dog-onable. The way I said dog-onable. This is already 8 minutes. This is already more than 8 minutes long. Dang. But we're gonna give Lloyd the reins. Fudge little sticks. There we go. We have Lloyd. Lloyd. Then we're gonna attach the head. Another ASMR. This will be though. Oh, that was so satisfying. What am I going to do with these extra 2 whips, or this extra piece? We're going to give it the split tail of the OG Golden Dragon. It is literally the elemental energy dragon. No, but okay. Now we move on to bag number 2. I almost dropped my phone. Okay, we got our pieces right here. So now we're gonna move on to the next of the minifigures. I really love the Dragonians. Oh, and if you have watched this far into the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you watched all the way up until this point, type W. Lloyd in the comments. That is how I'm gonna know if you made it all the way up to here. I really love onions. But why the heck do they always give me some of these pieces? Literally, for what reason? I'm gonna make an extendo axe. Literally an extendo axe. This is gonna be a monster hunter axe now. And if anyone else does this when they're trying to make a minifigure hold something pretty long, they flip both of their hands backwards like this, and then stuff it in like that. If any of y'all do this, his hair, his dragonian hawk. Yeah, if any of y'all do this when your minifigures are gonna hold something long, put it in the comments. And then we have this little guy. I honestly originally thought this was supposed to be the baby. It landed. Okay, moving on. Like I was saying, I originally thought this was supposed to be the baby matriarch from in season 2, part 2, Tournament of Sources, when the matriarch of the mountain dragons died, and she had the baby in one of her nursing pouches. I kind of thought that was supposed to be the baby matriarch. I guess it isn't. It's just literally some rando dragon. And we're gonna put the swords on the tip of the tail, and it still did do the split tail thing. But yeah, this is the full tail. Okay, now moving on, we're gonna make the legs. That was a loud notification. Snap. I did that backwards. Wait. We're gonna move on over the feet. Now, my one question for the viewers out there: why the heck did Top Tier Breakfast get over 1,000 views, and why is it my second most viewed video? Aside from the Dragons Rising intro. But yeah, change of what you are, and those rewards once never dream beneath. And in the comments section, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of the one above all from Lore Beats? I'm gonna say it's 11 out of 10. Yeah. Move my blanket out of my way. But yeah, this is the best song my favorite song that I currently know of. My second favorite is the Fatalis Lore Beats song. All my top 5 favorite songs currently are now Lore Beats songs. And I'm just rambling off about some random music YouTuber that is just top tier. I said top tier. Now we're gonna get no. You know what? Just for that, we better get 1.5 thousand views on this video. snap. Snap. And then another ASMR. Bro stanced up. Bro is stanced up. Literally looking like a chicken. Such Little. That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You gotta see this. That is, I don't know how well it'll pick up on camera, but that is metallic gold. There's metallic gold printing on a flag piece. So now we're gonna snap the flag on the back. And then, finally, these bad boys. Poor Lloyd. ASMR. That is not ASMR. Okay, we're going to take Lloyd off. I keep saying Lloyd. Lloyd's Green Forest Trek. ASMR. Another ASMR. Oh, that was so much better. I'll catch back up with y'all when I'm done. Okay, so now we have the complete build. So now we're going to take it and rate it by a couple specific criteria, and those being posability, minifigures, design, and price. And we're going to start off with minifigures. So now, starting off with the Dragonian, I think it's called Dragonian Scout. Yeah, Dragonian Scout. These guys are a disappointment to all Dragonian kind. What is this haircut, bro? What barber did you go to, my man? And they don't even have the dragon wings on the back, or the tail, or the good helmet. And they don't even have the fire face print on the back. And they literally look like furries. Like, hold up, let me take his head off. Technical difficulties. Let me go take his head off. Okay, I got it. But look at that. You can't tell me that bro don't be looking so furry. Here, there's a glare. There, that boy be looking so furry. Let us undecapitate him. Now, the one cool thing about these guys is the fact that they still keep the dragon bottom jaw armor and the same body and legs as a normal Dragonian. And they have an axe, which is one of my favorite weapons. So now, moving on to, I caught it. This one, I don't know if it is supposed to be a boy or a girl, but whatever it's meant to be, she is, yeah, we're going to call her a girl, because I thought she was the baby matriarch. She comes in, wait, it's honestly kind of funny now that I'm realizing it. This could literally be like a baby evil Aaron dragon. It has the black scales, and then it's an Aaron's bright orangish yellow. That is awesome. But now, also, the printing on it is pretty beautiful. Now, what I would have liked to see from it is a different color on the back, on the back of the baby dragon, and a different wing webbing color. And I also would have liked it if we could have gotten like colored talons or claws, whatever you want to call them, and then maybe some back printing on these ridges or scales. But now, moving on to Lloyd. It's pretty weird. Now, as you can see, he comes in his Dragon's Rising Season 1 outfit, his merge suit. But then he comes with the Season 2 Part 2 armor piece, the Turn of the Sources. But then he comes with the little the mech pilot suit, helmet, hat, mask. But overall, I like these minifigures, so I'm going to say, and for its price of $20, I'd say I would have liked maybe one more minifigure. Maybe you could fit in like an evil Aaron store, or an evil Aaron with the same kind of design, mech pilot suit, helmet, evil Aaron suit like that, and then tournament sources. Or you could have done his half mask with the horn hood, but in black, and then his tournament sources, evil J armor piece, or storm suit armor piece. But yeah, overall, it could have had one more minifigure, maybe even a storm suit Sora. But overall, I'd say it's about a 7 out of 6. Or no, we're going to say 7 out of 10 on the minifigures, mainly because I really love Lloyd, I really love the Dragonians, and it's pretty funny that this was supposed to be the baby matriarch. But now, we're going to move on to posability on the main set. So, posability is pretty good. It's pretty good. Its tail each is segmented on a ball joint. So it has a really wide range of motion. Get it? Source Dragon motion. This is literally the opposite of Source Dragon motion. Tiny dragon. And then it has a pretty good head and neck articulation. Pretty good. Can move. It can dance like a macaw. Wait, it can dance like a macaw. And then it has pretty good wing articulation. I mean, they are on ratchet joints. I'm pretty sure that's what these things are called. It is on a ratchet joint, but they're still pretty cool to flap up and down. Now, let me go grab them real quick. My phone fell over. Let me go grab them real quick. Okay, here he is. So, this is Ryu from the, Zane's Ultra Combiner mech, I'm pretty sure. But let me just pop off the wings of each dragon. So look, these ones are mounted on a ratchet joint, so they can only... And then I'm going to reattach them. Oh, shoot. Lloyd's rein fell off. But look, it can only move its wings up and down. But meanwhile, Ryu's are mounted on, combo Ryu, Combiner Mech Ryu. His wings are the same mold, but they are mounted on, instead of ratchet joints, they are mounted on large ball joints. So they have have a large range of motion. You can move them up and down. You can fold them back like this. You can bend them forward. You can get a 360. But yeah, let me go put them up. But yeah, the wings aren't the best thing they could have been on this one. So, I mean, yeah. But then it has tiny legs. Like, it can do this. That is literally all the motion. Oh, and the claws. I guess if you want to have it in like a dive bomb attack, you could flip that little back claw around, and he's like a bird of prey flying into attacks a draconian. Wait, hold up. Let me do that. Dragonian. Dragon. Career ball. Child instincts. But, yeah. Pretty good. It's a pretty good set. Oh, and the little flag. And a little flag on his back. So, it's detachable, and it can, if you want to do like a stop motion, it'd be pretty cool. Like you could have it wave around in the wind. And then I like the way they did the head. They added a Technic. Sorry, I do that all the time when a piece is stuck. But they did a little They did a Technic pin with a ball joint on the end of it, so they can just snap it in there. And then it has a pretty big swivel. It can 360. It can up and down, left, right, somewhat. So yeah, it's pretty good on motion. But now, moving on to play features. We obviously have the norm. The Lloyd can go onto his back, and technical difficulties. I'll be back. Here we go. You can have the Lloyd grab the reins on the dragon, so it's pretty cool. Not yet. And then I have a flag that I can take off. Like I said, it is pretty good to be able to move around. And it's detachable. I don't know what that was. But also, like I said, it has the claws that you can move. And then it has, of course, the wing flapping. And that's pretty much it. Oh, shoot. I forgot to rate it on posability. But currently, out of 50, it is sitting at, I gave it a 7 for minifigs. And I'm going to give it also a 7 for posability. So it's at 14 currently. And then I'm going to say for play features, only like a 6, 5. Yeah, 5. 5 sounds about right. But yeah, it's not that playable. I mean, it does have all of the articulation, but that is not a play feature. That is a posability. So it takes it down to a 5 and is at a 19. And now the final category is design, and that's just my genuine thoughts on the design. Now, when a dragon has bigger wings, I really love the bigger winged dragons. And this one does it very good. Oh shoot. This one does big wing design very well. It's literally like, oh, funny thing I thought of when I got it. It kind of looks like a Rathian because of the green big wings. moving on. I like the trans green scattered all over the back and tail. And then I love the use of the young dragon Ryu and combo Ryu. It's a pretty good head mold. It's a really good printing design too. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So out of 50, this dragon got 14, 19, 9, a 28, which is pretty good considering it's out of 10. Now this video has gotten way too long. It is 30 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, that is it. I gave it a 28 out of 50. So, I will see you guys in the next video when we use that to build something pretty fun. Peace